Section 33 of The Wit and Humor of America, Volume 1. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Laffing by Josh Billings. Anatomically considered, laughing is the sensation of feeling good all over and showing it principally in one spot. Morally considered, it is the next best thing to the Ten Commandments. Theoretically considered, it can out-argue all the logic in existence. Pyrotechnically considered, it is the fireworks of the soul. But I don't intend this essay for laughing in the lump, but for laughing on the half-shell. Laughing is just as natural to come to the surface as a rat is to come out of his hole when he wants to. You can't keep it back by swallowing any more than you can the hiccups. If a man can't laugh, there is some mistake made in putting him together. And if he won't laugh, he wants as much keeping away from as a bear trap when it is socked. I have seen people who laughed altogether too much for their own good, or for anybody else's. They laughed like a barrel of new cider with the tap pulled out, a perfect stream. This is a great waste of natural juice. I have seen other people who didn't laugh enough to give themselves vent. They was like a barrel of new cider, too, that was bunged up tight, apt to start a hoop and leak all away on the sly. There ain't neither of these two ways right, and they never ought to be patented. Genuine laughing is the vent of the soul, the nostrils of the heart, and is just as necessary for health and happiness as spring water is for a trout. There is one kind of a laugh that I always did recommend. It looks out of the eye first with a merry twinkle, then it creeps down on its hands and knees and plays around the mouth like a pretty moth around the blaze of a candle. Then it steals over into the dimples of the cheeks and rides around into those little whirlpools for a while. Then it lights up the whole face like the mellow bloom on a damask rose. Then it swims off on the air with a peal as clear and as happy as a dinner bell. Then it goes back again on golden tiptoes like an angel out for an airing, and lays down on its little bed of violets in the heart where it come from. There is another laugh that nobody can withstand. It is just as honest and noisy as a district school let out to play. It shakes a man up from his toes to his temples. It doubles and twists him like a whiskey fit. It lifts him off from his cheer like feathers, and lets him back again like melted lead. It goes all through him like a pickpocket, and finally leaves him as weak and as crazy as though he had been soaking all day in a rushing bath and forgot to be took out. This kind of a laugh belongs to jolly good fellows who are as healthy as Quakers. and who are as easy to please as a gal who is going to be married tomorrow. In conclusion, I say laugh every good chance you can get. But don't laugh unless you feel like it, for there ain't nothing in this world more hearty than a good, honest laugh, nor nothing more hollow than a heartless one. When you do laugh, open your mouth wide enough for the noise to get out without squealing. Throw your head back as though you was going to be shaved. Hold on to your false hair with both hands, and then laugh till your soul gets thoroughly rested. But I shall tell you more about these things at some future time. End of Laffing by Josh Billings. Read by Bill Mosley, Frellsburg, Texas, USA.